Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to stop by like really quick to let y'all know I have not forsaken the channel here. I just been busy working on some other projects. I recently got a lot of my journals published and they're available on Amazon. And I was saying to myself, I actually have it written down. I got a date for when I'm gonna actually start back making the jewelry and doing the YouTube channel. So I have been working on my little planner, like kind of filling in dates, days I'm going to be working, making the jewelry, days I'm going to be posting on my social media, days I'm going to be maintaining the websites, just a lot of different stuff because I have to be careful, not to give all my time to just producing the journals, in which I've really gotten caught up in doing, because I enjoy it so much. I'm like, oh man, I really, really do love it. And the amazing thing is to make something or create something and then see the finished product. It's just amazing. And you guys know that too. Any of you that make jewelry or anything that you make from the beginning to the end, like you are absolutely positively amazed, by what it is, that you create. But I have been working on the journals, and this is some of the journals from my journal collection. That's one of them. This is another one. And this is another. And then this is another one. So the journals that I personally use is I buy line journals. And I buy line journals so that I can write in any format that I want to write in. However, there are times when, if I could find them, I will buy journals that have prompts. Like it'll be like a prompt question or something, or you got to fill in, or that type of thing. I will buy. Those are a little bit more expensive to purchase. So I kind of have my own line now. So I'm using my own journals to write in. So this is the back of this one, and this is the front. And this one is Write the Vision Down Manifestation Journal. And the reason why it's called Write the Vision Down Manifestation Journal is because when you open it, it of course tells you that this journal belongs to. It gives you Write the Vision Down based on Habakkuk 2, 2, and 3. And then you have a awareness contract, just pretty much making a promise to yourself that you will every day write down the vision, write down your goals, your ideas, and those things that you absolutely positively want to do. Sometimes we get distracted by things, and that in which we want to do, we will not do because something else is pulling us away, and it may not even be all that important, but yet we'll give our attention to it. Okay. And then you get the other page that says, this is your vision journal. And then the pages go into writing. So it says right here, well, you have the action, and then you have the date, and then it says what ideas plus goals are you seeing for yourself today that you would like to manifest. So we all have goals. We all have things that we want to do. We all have aspirations. There's just things we want to do, and sometimes we don't know how to do them. We don't know what to do in order to get started, right? So it begins with writing it down. And then once you write it down, I promise you, it will begin to come to you. You'll start figuring out ways in order to implement whatever that is that you are wanting to do. And I think that's why a lot of times people just won't do it, because it's like, and I've talked to people that say, well, I don't know how to start. It's like, well, what do I do? How do I do this? What happens with that? When you start to write it down, it's like a puzzle. Things literally they come together. And the bottom part of this says, what are some of the small things you have manifested? They may appear so small that you don't really notice them. And that's a reality. It's those little bitty things that are like pebble size that make all the difference in building something that makes sense and that's huge, right? It could be something as simple as, and we'll put it off and then wonder why things don't come together. Well, whenever you keep putting off the little bitty things, you can't get to the bigger thing. So the little bitty thing, let's say to produce this a journal, the little bitty thing is to first of all come up with the idea. What do you want them to look like? Well, I know God has given me the vision in order to do this. So how do you produce that, right? Well, I don't know what to do. What's the first thing to do? Well, the first thing to do is write it down. Okay, well, I want to see a line of journals. I want my own line of journals. How do I do that? So for myself, it began with writing it down. What do I see? What does it look like? What do the words say in the inside of the book? Does it have words? Is it lined? Does it have a back? Does it have colors? Like what does it look like? So if I don't begin to just start writing stuff down, that's not, I'm missing the point. So once I begin to write stuff down, it's like, oh, okay, well, I wrote that down. So then how do I make the next step happen? I need to find the software. Oh, okay. Oh, I need software in order to produce pictures, in order to produce the words, in order to do those things, right? So then the next thing is you find software. Oh, okay, well, I found the software. Okay, so what's the next thing I need to do? You see, it's like small things that you have to do that leads up to the bigger things. That's even like to write a book. Well, I want to write a book. How do I get started? First of all, you got to start writing, right? Let's say you don't have pens to start writing or tablets, right? Well, you know what? I'll make it to the store to go get those pens and get the tablet. So then what you're doing is prolonging it. Now you're prolonging it, right? Something you should be doing and absolutely moving in your purpose, you're prolonging it because you don't have the pens and stacks of paper that you need to start writing. So that's a little bitty thing that literally seems like nothing. Oh, I'll go get them pens or I'll go get that tablet, right? Prolonging it. So what you're doing is you're putting it off. So if you go to the store, you get your packs of pens, you get your packs of paper, everything is like right there. So now what what can you do? You literally begin the process of writing, right? And I think a lot of times we miss because it's like those little bitty things that lead up to that big thing that we really want. But we got to satisfy those little bitty things first and, just kind of move forward from that. And people will say that, well, this don't work and that don't work. And every time I do it, it don't come out. And, like all these things, it's like, well, no, it's coming out. You just missing the small things, the little bitty things that makes the difference to us building up to the big things. And you can really see those things when you begin to write those things down. And it all begins to make sense. And I know, because I'm an example of writing the vision down to make it plain. I'm an example of it, like really, truly. But anyway, I said I wasn't gonna come on being all talkative this morning and stuff. I got a dentist appointment, so I'm gonna run up out of here. I wanted you guys to know that I haven't forsaken the channel. I have my schedule already scheduled in my planner. Days I'm going to be uploading videos, jewelry I'm going to be working on, all those good things, and like with my social media and all that kind of stuff. And then I wanted to thank you guys for all your support. I was going to show you these too. These are basically now this one, y'all see how I be scattered and all over the place. Got 1,000 things going on today. This says this journal belongs to, and then it gives you information about manifestation. And then this one is just simple. Line paper, it says manifested, and it gives you the date. So that's this one. This one is just basically line paper. And that's my groove, line paper. And that way I could just write in any format. And this is all line paper. And then again, this one is to write the vision down, prompts. And these are all in my Amazon store. I actually have, is it about, oh my goodness, I don't know how many is up there. It's a nice amount of them though. I'm gonna put the link down there in that description area, and if you guys want to take a peek at them, you can take a peek at them. And it's a nice number of them. And my goal is to have 300 plus journals added to my Arthur Central shop. So that's the goal, and that's one of the reasons I haven't really been, you know, putting time in to make the jewelry, because I've been working on uh, the journals. And then for the journals are basically, you give them the time that you need to give them the time. They're produced, they're there, and then you can just leave it alone and then go work on something else. And then that's my whole thing right now, just kind of giving time to establishing, creating the journals, adding them all up on my Amazon shop, and then just kind of leaving it alone. But there's a lot of work that goes into it too, though. So with the if you don't add all this extra, like modules and things to your product, your product is like kind of naked up there. And if you've ever, I'm sure everybody's probably been on Amazon. When you go on Amazon, and if you've ever clicked on something and the little product is just there, and below it there's nothing, that's only because whoever the seller is hasn't set up modules like all at the bottom. And then there is some product you go to where below it's like all kind of information, pictures, just all kind of stuff. That means whoever the seller is has literally created all those different modules. And when I tell you it's a lot of work, it's a lot of work. I mean, like a lot of work, because you have to, well, for myself, I have to create the images, I have to put the text, I have to, like, everything, like all of this stuff. So that's taken like a lot of time itself. But for me, the good thing is I don't have to create content. They call it A plus content. I don't have to create A plus content for the bottom, for different content for each one, because they're all journals. So I'm just creating like it's kind of like a generic content that I can add to each one of them. That's pretty much the same. Just saying, hey, these other journals are available, all this good kind of stuff. And that's it. And if anybody has purchased journals, I want to say thank you, because I sent out emails, I sent out texts, and then I had some stuff on my Facebook page. And when I went in and checked yesterday, I was like, wow, thank you for the support. So if any of you guys went on and you purchased a journal or two or something, I want to thank you for that. And thank you for always being so supportive, especially you ladies over in the Facebook group. I know I've kind of forsaken the Facebook group only because I just been like really busy, working on this project. But I shall return. I'm not going anywhere, okay? And my jewelry ain't gonna let me go nowhere either. It'd be like, girl, we don't know what you doing over there, but you better hurry up and come on home. Don't be trying to leave your first love, okay? And I'll be like, first love jewelry, I ain't going nowhere, okay? Funny. But anyway, wanted to stop by and share that, and just hope everybody is moving and grooving and having a good time in your purpose, and allowing God to divinely order your steps, right? And thank you for being subscribers, all the new subscribers. We got new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and for watching the videos, and like just hanging out with us here. And we're also on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. It's Jewelry by BDK. So you can find us over there too if you want to be a part of the group over there. And see how those ladies and gents are over there creating some absolutely amazing jewelry and other things. I mean, they're like really, they be popping up in there. I'd be like, wow. Some of the pieces I be seeing, I mean, like all of it is beautiful. And I mean, you could even see the designers, how you can see the work that they're doing, and then how they're perfecting what it is, especially if they're like new jewelry makers. You can see them perfecting their skill in jewelry making. Like it's like amazing, like beautiful pieces. And I do hope that people are trying to find places, events and different things to go out and sell what it is that you make, because it's some beautiful pieces. And people will buy. People will buy. So just find like the right events that fit your product, and you know, where you can price them accordingly so that you can make a profit and not a loss, and then just keep doing it if that's what you want to do. And it's the funnest thing ever. It's a lot of work, you know, to pack all that stuff up and then take it out and set up, and but it is like so worth it at the end of the day. And don't forget those email lists, right? Don't forget that. That's the main reason why you're going out there. Well, that and to make the money, of course. We will not disregard the cash, okay? But be sure to build up those email lists and get out there. Summer is here pretty much, and the world is open back up, and there's all kind of events and everything going on. I know Juneteenth is right here with us, and like a lot of good stuff is here. A lot of good events. I know here where I am, there's all kind of stuff that's going on, and I probably won't do anything until after I finish, you know, setting up the journals and doing all this stuff. And then I'm working on a whole nother project um, that I'll be doing while I'm making the jewelry and doing that other kind of stuff. So I'm working on something else too. No sooner than I finish the journals, I got another project that I'm gonna be working on too. So, and guess what, family? I done talked enough. We'll talk soon.